First of all, fuck Chuck Schumer. Oh, Chucky Schumer. Fuck Joyless Reed. Fuck Joyless Bear. Fuck Whoopi Goldberg. Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Kamala fucking Diaper Neck Harris. Fuck all these people. The list goes on. The crimes against humanity, the martial medical martial law, all the bullshit, all the Nuremberg codes being broken, every single part of our Constitution, Bill of Rights, Declaration of Independence being broken. This two-tiered justice system that seems to be four-tiered. This assassination attempt on Trump is like, now I understand, firearms and stuff by just regular bystanders, whatnot, Trump supporters, whatnot, going to a rally, but this is America. This is how twisted things are. It's like, okay, it's a crime to wish death on people. Well, I wish that on plenty of people because they're bad people. But it's a crime, everything's so twisted. It's like, of course, now if you tell me or state and I hear somewhere that someone wants to take me out, I take that very fucking seriously. And I address the issue immediately. Because it's not just me, it's families involved. There's people, even bad people have families that love them. So it's a slippery slope and it's a double-edged sword. Now you tell me you're gonna kill me, you're not getting out of my sight. You're not getting out of my sight. Am I gonna call the cops or any of that shit? Why would I call the fucking police? You got the freedom of speech. You can say whatever the fuck you want. This is America. So it's really weird, but you got Chucky Schumer, you got Maxine Waters, you got Ilham Omar, you got fucking AOC Donkey Face, all these fucking entities all over in our government, these people that are on the fucking news all the time, all these, even Fox News is fucking asshole. Like, don't believe anything that you hear and only half of what you see and read. And it's extremely disturbing all the way around how people can get away with murder, basically, like Alec Baldwin murdered one person, injured another. I really dislike, why aren't people talking about the other person that get hit by the same bullet, whatever. It's just like the Trump assassination. It's like, no, that, in all my training and everything that I've gone through, I mean, you don't need training. You don't need anything but your head on top of your shoulders to see what the fuck is going on. There was another shooter, I'm sure of it. It wasn't just that little 20-year-old. How did he get the gun? I think his parents were involved, the CIA involved. I think the FBI was definitely involved. This was all a hit job, and this was allowed to happen. Because there's no fucking way anywhere that, even without training, that you secure common sense locations. You secure common sense fucking areas. Like I was telling my wife, I'm like, it doesn't matter if it was in the Bronx at that rally or any other rally. It's like a mile out. Anyone that actually knew what they were doing. Like I've hit my targets plenty of times over a mile out. Well, not over a mile out, 3/4 of a mile out. I can zap your ass. Not saying I want to do that. Not promoting violence, this political violence and all this shit. It's like real people don't threaten death upon others. Real people actually take matters into their hands and they go boot to ass. You don't talk about it. It's just like people that commit suicide. Most of the ones that I've known, actually every single one that I've known that were really good people, had everything going for them, but you would never expect that to happen, are the ones that commit suicide. And then the other ones are just mentally ill goofballs that, you know, we even had a friend that their daughter, it was all internet influence, but it's been swept under the rug for years. And yeah, there are people that goat people into doing stuff. These kids, this whole internet fucking bullshit. Just like how I'm talking to you right here. Life is a lot better and a lot quieter without the internet and without electricity and without all this bullshit going on. And you know, we got a friend that had a 14-year-old daughter. Um, well, I guess it's been about 6 years now. Committed suicide, and it was all this internet bullshit and whatnot. And plus, you know, I hate to say it, but the family, the dad and stuff, it just, you know, these things happen so often anymore. And of course, you can relate it to food. You can relate it to, you know, big pharma. You can relate it to everything. Them spraying our skies. It's really actually nice out today. I've been enjoying it thoroughly. But all these things tie into, it's like hackable humans. It's like our local, right here on the property I'm on with, you know, that I've had for years and years, close to Soldotna, Alaska. Um, you know, even our electric company, Homer Electric. Good thing we were home Friday. I mean, I'm usually at home. I'm usually all over the place too. I'm helping people out constantly. That's just what I do. Um, yeah, they tried to sneak in that Wi-Fi fucking smart meter bullshit after I've told them years ago, no, you're not putting that shit on my meter. They snuck in the digital meter years ago from the analog little fucking wheel and shit. Some people are way too young to even know what a fucking, how they work a goddamn rotary phone. That's pretty insane. You know, my mom used to get pissed off at all of us kids growing up because the only time we were rowdy and inside when she it was when she was on the phone, and fucking that twisted up old coil cord attached to the phone, man, she'd chase us there. We knew exactly how far she could go without catching us, so that was always fun. You know, to catch us, strangle us while talking on the phone. It's like, what's that noise in the background? I'm just strangling my fucking kid. You know, back when my youngest brother was picking on my little sister. She was the youngest, and yeah, how my mom's arm could reach 8 feet to the back of the van while slamming on the brakes and pulling over safely on the side of the road in the middle of fucking nowhere, Alaska, and fucking smack my brother across the face. And then we was at swim camp and everything, you know, out in Copper Center. And yeah, that wasn't a thing. No one turned in my mom because my brother had a fucking handprint across his face. You know, the things have changed so much, and for the worse. It hasn't been for the better, of course. So just keep your head on a swivel. Don't believe the media. You know, don't believe what you hear and only half of what you see and read. You can be just fine. Just use truth, logic, and common sense. Practice self-governance. I'm going to go out and slay some salmon. I got my buddy Big Dave. We used to be on the radio together. He's up here in Alaska with his woman. Beautiful people. And can't wait to see them tonight and have a little spirit campfire and do some grilling and chilling because we don't Netflix around here. We chill for real. But yeah. And yeah, I'll have to try and get some footage and stuff. I'll do some GoPro, and while they're here, we'll do some halibut fishing out on the boat, and then do some salmon slaying and some cookouts and some more gardening vids and doing up some meat and smoking some salmon, because that's about the time right now. This time of year is when I stop everything, tell everyone to fuck off. I gotta secure my winter, and it's right here. This is like harvest season, and then August, September is when I do a lot of the potatoes and beets and pickling and doing all the vegetable canning and stuff for the year. securing and prepping. So, anywho, thanks for hanging out. Stay strapped, stay dangerous, stay frosty, stay vigilant, stay salty. It's your salty Alaskan Rambo out.